and here to experience the joy of the hunt. Today, I'm in the eastern Cape of South Africa on the safari of a lifetime.
I'm Bruce Martin. What makes Hunters Hill unique is that we actually own all our properties you hunt on. We're sitting on 82 different species of animals to hunt, and that means we do not spend a lot of time driving around from property to property. And also, by owning your own properties, you understand your own management of game, and you can also produce world record trophies for all our clients.
It's the middle of the day, and Bruce and I are heading to a hilltop to see what we can find. Wow.
Beautiful place to be.
Thing that I just can't believe is that I'm in the middle of the day like this, we're not seeing anything out at all. Anything at all.
I think what we need to do is move up to that waterhole we discussed earlier and see if there's anything in that area.
Good. That's you, sir. With the sun high in the sky and temperatures warming up, we decided to take a long hike to another high spot that overlooks a waterhole, just to see if anything was possibly coming in for a drink. For 250 yards, there's two blue wildebeest down the bottom here, in the middle of the day, and there's a couple of water holes east up on this edge of rocks. And it looks like they're bedded down, and we're ready for them to get up. We're just going to see if they'll move and give a clear shot. After about an hour wait, the wildebeest were up and they were on their feet.
They walked out now.
That's a big one, right?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Just like that. They should take that one in the middle. Yeah. Ready, go. Shot. Down. He's the first one going past the car. Leading good out the nose. Down. He hit one.
Even again?
No. He's done.
Oh, nice. That was so cool. Talk about it.
Those are three big bulls.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know which one to shoot. I'm glad you called it. That's good. That's a big target too. That was 220 yards maybe?
Yeah.
Good.
Let's get down there. Let's see what we shot.
That's amazing. That bull right there. Look at that bull. Wow. Look at that guy right there. Look at the boss on him. That's old bull.
That's a magnificent bull. Well done.
This thing is incredible. Look, I got a clean pass through on him.
You wouldn't have thought that bull would have gone through at that distance.
This is a big animal, and you know there's lots of places in Africa that you can go and hunt plainly. This is a blue wildebeest, and I don't know, it's big, and to get a clean pass through is awesome, but I want to point out it's big. Genetically, these animals right here that you're going to find are incredible because they've been working on genetics for years and years and years. And so it's not just with the blue wildebeest like this, it's with all species of animals. I mean, you can go hunt plains game just about anywhere in Africa, but try to find a place that's got quality genetics, and Hunters Hill Safaris has got that. Bruce, thank you. Thank you. I mean, this is just an old bull. You can look at the boss and the old horns on him. And this right here, I think, is better than the bull that I shot last year. And he was a toad. He was. Oh, what a magnificent animal.
The High Road with Keith Warren is presented by Greek Comics.
Shalom, Yasharah. When you give infinite honors to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash, and give double honors to my teachers, the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to my fellow laborers in Yahweh, shall put in his true across the four winds. As you can see, man, the basis of men is killing animals for sport. That's why this guy gotta get taken out of power, man. All right, he's killing the earth. The animals, making animals extinct, and he's going to try to make the sons of God extinct. But you know, prophecy has to be fulfilled. He got to come down on us, the great wrath. But about the clip, I was just to show, man, this guy is as advertised as the scriptures give you the telltale signs who this guy is, man. He's a cunning hunter. In fact, let me get that one first. All right, this is Genesis 25 and 27. Now, you guys say that was a 200-yard shot. That's, you know, that's not that far, but you got devils that can hit way farther than that, man. But that's 2 football fields, man. You know, that's 2 football fields. He's a cunning hunter, man. You got to understand, when hunting is more than just pulling out your gun, shooting. You got to track the animal. You know, you got to learn how the animal moves, what time of the day it moves. All right. This guy, when they say a hunter, he literally studies his prey, and that's why you have to know that he's the Bible calls him a great dragon, man. And it say nothing is kept from him, according to Ezekiel 28. You got to know your enemy. You got to know your enemy knows your weaknesses, and he knows what you like. He's not only a cunning hunter for animals, he's a cunning hunter to the nations, the people of the earth. All right? That's why the scriptures say never trust thine enemy, man. All right? This is Genesis 25 and 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter. All right? Now he's out there hunting, but hunting for what? Killing for what? For sport. That's why the scriptures say wherever he goes, death and hell follow, man. He's not killing that animal to feed his family. I remember that guy Chris Rock on one of his stand-up comedy things. He said, America's the only place where people go hunting on a full stomach. When we were in the southern coast, the Ivory Coast of Africa, man, yeah, we would kill the animals for reasons. All right? If we kill a fucking bear or something, we're killing it for its fur to keep us warm. All right? If we kill I think a wildebeest is a clean animal. I'm almost positive it's a clean animal. Or an oxen or something, we're killing it to eat it, a sacrifice. We don't kill nothing for sport. Okay? I seen pictures with Hannibal Barker with elephant tusks on his throne. All right? If we killed the elephant, we wasn't just killing it for his tusks, man. We'll use his meat for something, feed it or something, or if it died of itself, we'll get the tusks, the ivory. Okay? The Most High is against wasting. He's not about wasting shit. I'm gonna go in the law to prove that the Most High is not with wasting shit. He told the Levitical priest, if you didn't eat all of it, burn the rest. Make it a sweet savor to the Most High. All right? He told us when we went to go get our harvest, go to the harvest and leave some on the trees for the widow and the poor to come get some. Nothing goes to waste. Not supposed to kill an animal for sport so you could put it on your wall and show off how you killed it, man. All right? Scripture say, and this is a telltale sign who the devil is. All right? And the boy grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. He's a man of the field. That's what he liked to do. He likes to go shoot the animals, and he also likes to go have sex with them. And Yaquab was a plain man, dwelling in tents, and that's what we like to do, man. We like to have our females with us, sip on some liquor, sip on some Hennessy, and put some meat on the grill. We're not killing for sport. We go slay a deer, man. We gonna skin that deer, buy some wine, let that meat soak in that wine to get that wild taste out of it. Let it do that, and then we're going to put that meat on the grill, man. We're going to eat it. What we don't eat, we're going to package it up and we're going to put it in the freezer till we ready to finish it. The little scraps, we give it to the dogs. Nothing goes to fucking waste, man. That's why this devil has to get taken out of power, man. All right? So, as you can see, man, this is the Most High through his scriptures gave us telltale signs who the sons and daughters of perdition is. And this one of them, he's a cunning hunter. And this is what he do. He hunts nations. He covets fields. Let me get that. He hunts the peoples of the earth. This is Micah, I think. It's Micah 2 verse 1. All right, and it reads, dropped my phone and the top part of it's messed up, so I can't even read the whole scripture. All right, this is Micah chapter 2 verse 1, and it reads, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. And this iniquity and evil work, they're working on their beds, they're like in a predatory mindset. All right? When these corporate bankers come together and see how they're going to bankrupt nations and get nations to give them their natural resources, or how they're going to throw a rift between two nations and make them go to war. And when they go to war, they come to them to get loans to bank their war, and then they charge them 30%, 20% usury, man. All right? That's a predator. Most High liken him to a dragon, okay? When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in their power of their hand. All right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He does as he wish, man. He steals people's identities. He steals people's natural resources. He steals their heritage, their customs, and he enforces his way of life on them. Okay? And they covet fields. All right? For you to covet a field, you see that you want it, and then what you do? You have to apply action. You have to go attack people. What the scriptures say, you can't go spoil the strong man until you first bind him. So they have to go and get ready for war like a predator, like a predator hunting his prey. When they came to our brothers Gad, they was in attack mode, but they were cunning hunters. They didn't come with their swords drawn. They came cunning. They came bearing themselves as angels of light. Their words were smoother than butter, but war was in their heart. That's a good when even for boxers, that deceit is a good weapon, man. All right? A snake is a great hunter because it's deceitful, it's cunning. Okay? They cover fields and take them by violence, and houses, and they take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. All right? And this is what predators do, man. Predators go take what the fuck they want. All right? They go take it, but the difference between an animal predator and most predators, what they take, they need, they use. An animal goes slays another animal because he's hungry. These people take things and they don't even need it. All right? They say their appetite is as hell, man. All right? So let me go. I'm about to go to get some precepts. All right? This is Proverbs chapter 18, verse 9, and it reads, he that is slothful in his work is brother to him that is a great waster. And the Esau is ruling the earth, and he's a slothful man, man. Look at the ozone layer. All right? Look at these plants with all this pollution going up into the ozone layer, defiling the earth. He's killing the earth. Look in the oceans. They got 50 miles and 60 miles worth of plastic just floating in the ocean. They dump toxic waste in the ocean, man. Like in the Mississippi River, man, you can't even eat the fish that come out of there because they're toxic. They got all those poisons and toxins coming out the plants that they dump straight in the Mississippi River, man. All right? He's a slothful man. You got space debris all in the motherfucking atmosphere and stratosphere, man. All right? He that is slothful in his work is brother to him that is a great waster. You're a great waster when you go slay an animal with 250 pounds of meat on them, and all you do is embalm them and throw the meat away and take his shell as a trophy. Man, that's fucked up, man. Throw a fucking grill, a barbecue grill, man. Put that meat up and take it to a tailgate at the football game. Just take the meat off of it, just throw the meat away, man. That's what this devil do. And don't say he don't do it because, all right, let's go on another level. Let's look at these restaurants. Ruby Tuesdays, Chili's. I used to work at them. You can't tell me shit. Piccadilly, Roof Chris, all that meat that they have on these delis and meat that they have, when they don't use that meat, they throw it away. You go somewhere to have a buffet, they don't take that meat and go give it to somebody poor or go put it up in the freezer and take it to their home. They throw that meat. In fact, they have to throw it away. That's the decree they set. Like Burger King, those burgers they don't have, they throw that shit in the dumpster. I seen this with my own two eyes. I seen a bum go in the Burger King's trash can to get the food that they was throwing away. The people that work at, the employees that work at there called the police on them. The police came and got him, gave him a trespassing charge, and took him to jail. And this dude was in the trash can getting the food that they were throwing away. See, the Most High hates that, man. Although the shit Burger King is GMO, you don't need to be eating it anyway. My point is, that's how this devil gets down. He's a great waster. He just wastes shit, man. Okay? And the Most High doesn't tell us to do that. The Most High don't get down like that, man. All right? That's why the animals need to be saved. All right? The animals need to be saved. Salakia. And the earth needs to be saved, man. All right? He's destroying all the rainforests. He's polluting all the air. All right? All the rural areas, he like if this devil was to go on in another 100 years, all of this continent would be a concrete jungle. Because where I am, I live on the outskirts of the city. And soon, this is supposed to be the outskirts of the city. Soon, this is going to be the city itself. And when I go further out into the rural areas, all they're doing is just cutting trees down out there. When I go towards the country, all they're doing is cutting trees. And that's how it is all throughout America. They just cutting trees, cutting trees, cutting trees. This place was to go on, Lord forbid, 40, 50, 60 more years, man, this place will be a concrete jungle. You won't have no green left. This devil is the harbinger of death, man. He is most definitely the harbinger of death. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 22. And it reads, "For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now." And what does the scripture say? When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, man. And the earth is not just travailing. The earth started travailing when we fell, when we fell out of power. When we fell, creation fell. All right? There wasn't no animals slaying each other in the Garden of Eden. The lion wasn't overtaking the lamb. All right? That's that killing on the planet started when we fell, man. All right? Does the scripture say when we get put back in our rightful place, there will not be no killing in his holy mountain. That the fucking lions and predatory animals gonna be eating straw, man. So that's how it was in Eden, man. When we fell, everybody else fell, and the earth started crying, man. The earth started groaning because we was out of our rightful position on the earth. We're gonna take care of the earth when we get back in power. We're gonna nurture the earth. All right. When we take care of the earth take care of us. Okay. Like plums and grapes, man, they're gonna, how you could just hold them in your hand. These things are gonna be huge in the kingdom of heaven. It's gonna take 2 men to carry a plum and a grape, man. The earth is gonna expand under the powers of the sons of God. All right? The air is gonna be beautiful and gracious to intake. All right? The water is gonna be clear, crystal clear, with no passengers. It won't have to get heated up and put chemicals in it to make it look clear and take all the alkalinity out of the water, man. All right, the people are gonna rejoice under the rule of the sons of God, because we're gonna take care of the planet and we ain't gonna let no cancer fuck it up, man. All right. The earth is waiting for us to get back in power. The trees are waiting for us to get back in power. Even the other nations, they just don't know it. The earth is covered in gross darkness, and the other nations are deceived. Let me get that. All right? They're deceived by this devil because what does Scripture say? He was going to come into power and deceive the nations. All right? This is Revelation 11 and 18. All right? And it reads, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. The nations are angry because they see this devil has led them into the pit, man. All right? They follow suit of this devil by attacking the children of Yasharallah, and they got to get judged for it. They got to do a 1,000-year bid for it, and they angry. All right? Because the roosters have come, the chickens have come home to roost. And the time of the dead that they should be judged, it's time for them to get judged for how they did the children of Yasharallah, according to Psalms 83. They came together on this tumult, trying to knock us out from being a nation, man. And thou shalt give reward unto thy servants, the prophets. The Most High is going to turn us into immortals, man. That's those rewards, man. He's going to give us spiritual powers, man. He's going to give us rulership and dominion over the planet Earth and all of the solar system, man. We're going to be joint heirs with our great King Yahushua, man. Lord willing, we're in that righteous number. And to the saints and to them that fear thy name, small and great. And he shall destroy them which destroy the earth. I mean, these people are destroying the earth. Killing shit for no reason. Even the way they fish. When you see the way these big corporations fish, the way they go get this red fish, they just get this big ass, large ass fucking net. And they hook it up to a big ship. And they just let the whole fucking net follow them. And when they pull that fucking net up, man, they be having dead whales in the shit. Dolphins, fish that they're not even looking for. Just dead shit because they get caught in the net and they can't come up for air. Like dolphins and so on and so forth, they have to come up in air. Whales have to come up and blow that air out, man. Animals get tangled in the shit. That's not how you fish, man. That's not how you do things. He just a great waster. And then the animals that come up dead, they don't. All that they're just throwing back in the fucking sea, man. The Most High hates that, man. Okay? And killing the fucking earth. Animals coming extinct on their watch. All right? Though yes, they the basis of men. The Most High was fair. He let every other nation under the sun have their rulership. When these other heathen nations was rulership, the earth wasn't dying. That's how you know the basis of men rolling this bitch. When the Egyptians ruled, when the Assyrians, the Babylonians ruled, the Persians ruled, the earth wasn't dying. The air was clean to breathe. The water was clean to drink. Okay? This devil is really going to destroy the planet. What the scriptures say? If the Most High ain't make this time short, no flesh will be saved, man. This demon is diabolical, man. Just go and kill shit for nothing, man. For nothing. For what? For what? That's why the scriptures say you of your father the devil. That's what niggas do. They just gonna kill each other for no reason, man. Saying niggas, that's why the scriptures say you of your father the devil. The lust of your father you would do, man. Roughly paraphrasing. This is Isaiah chapter 14 verse 8, and it reads, creation groaning, man. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee. I'm going to start off a little higher. This Isaiah 14 and 5. Yahweh have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. All right? That's what creation is waiting for this devil to get taken out of power. He smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. See, he's stroking everybody. First and foremost, the children of Yasharallah, but all the nations under the sun, continually taxing them, spoiling them. And every continent on the planet, you got an American military base on there. That's an occupation. You don't see none of those other nations with a military base on American soil or American provinces. All right? That's an occupation. That's disrespectful. And he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth in the singing. All right? And that's what we're waiting for. That's the prophecy we're waiting to be fulfilled, man. When this devil is taken down, the earth is going to be at rest. The earth is crying out. When you see Land, like in Cali, these landslides and the forest fires and shit. That's the earth crying, man. All right, this devil has made void the Most High's law. You make void the law, and you don't let the land rest during the year of Jubilee, man. That's what happens. You dry up the land start crying, it gets dry. All right, can't no longer bear fruit, and you have landslides and forest fires, man. All this because this devil, he's never satisfied. And when he's gone, the earth is going to be at rest. It's going to be quiet, and everyone's going to break forth into singing. The birds, the animals, creation. We're going to bring the black rhino back. We're going to bring all these animals that have been extinct under his rulership. We're going to bring them back. All right? We're going to have spiritual powers. We're going to have the power to do that, man. We're going to have the dinosaurs running around this motherfucker. All right? Yeah, the fire trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no fella has come up against us. See, these trees, man, everybody crying, man, in the Amazon just cutting down trees for nothing. We only take what we need, man. You only use what you need. Nothing wrong with having a little surplus, but you need the surplus. The surplus is going to get used. All right? You don't just hoard up nations to you, hoard up stuff to you. All right? That's what a basis of men, that's what a base man would do. All right? A base man will poison the air he has to breathe, poison the water he has to drink. That's a base man. Kill animals for fucking nothing. And this is what the Most High told us to do when we slayed animals. All right? He didn't tell us to waste nothing. All right? This is Leviticus 6. I'm going to start at verse 25. And this is the law. Speaking to Aaron and his sons, saying, this is the law of the sin offering, in the place where the burnt offering is killed. Oxen, turtle doves, lambs, whatever you can afford, what you bought. Shall the sin offering be killed before Yahweh? It is most holy. All right? The priest that offer it for the sin offering shall eat it. So we don't let nothing go to waste. You don't just kill it and let the blood ring out and then say, and put your hands on the bull and say, all right, I'm forgiven. Then the rest of the meat, you just let it lay there and rot, or you throw it away. You have to eat it. In the holy place shall it be eaten, in the court of the tabernacle of the congregation. The Levites will have to eat it. The congregation will have to eat it. Whosoever shall touch the flesh thereof shall be holy. And when there is the sprinkle of the blood thereupon any garment, thou shalt wash whereon it was sprinkled in the holy place. And that was a precursor of things to come, a shadow of things to come. All right? We don't have to do that no more. Our great King Yahushua, that was a shadow of what he was going to do when he came to the planet Earth. He was a lamb without blemish, and he came to sacrifice himself for the sins of Yasharallah, the elect of Yasharallah. Okay? That's why he say the word became flesh. And he said you can't enter the kingdom of heaven unless you eat his flesh and drink his blood. And that was a similitude. That wasn't literal. Because when the scriptures say the word became flesh, he's talking about eat this word, digest this word, eat this whole word. Matthew 4:4 say, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that come out the mouth of Yahweh Shema Shai. So you're supposed to eat this word, learn this word, apply this word to your life, and have a lifestyle change living this word, man. All right? And that's what Yahweh Shai came to do for us. That's how you gain salvation. This word purifies you and sanctifies you. That's why Romans 8:1 say, there's no condemnation for those in Yahweh Shai, for those that live according to his word, man. All right? But the earthen vessel where it is sided shall be broken, and it shall be sided in a brazen pot. It shall be scored and rinsed in water, and all the males of the priest shall eat thereof, for it is most holy, man. So you don't kill nothing just to kill it, man. You kill it to eat it. All right? no sin offering where any of the blood is brought into the tabernacle of the congregation to reconcile with all in the holy place shall be eaten. It shall be burnt in the fire. All right? And that's what we did, man. What we didn't eat, we burnt in the fire, man. But we ate mostly everything, man. Well, even during the time of the Passover, we had to eat it with haste, and we had to eat everything, man. We don't waste nothing. This devil is a great waster, man. And his time is up on him. His day of reckoning is up on him. So with that, may the sit down be edifying to the hearers. I want to give infinite honors to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem and Kakwadash. I want to give double honors to our teachers, the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to my fellow ladies in Yahweh, pushing the truth across the four winds. Kwam Yasharala, Baba Baba.